Hi guys, welcome back to the Heel Project. We are back with what I'm going to start calling, and I haven't spoken to the boys about this, Wrestling Wednesdays. Wrestling Wednesday. So we have been, or I have been, but between us we've all been rather lackluster with when we're putting out content.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Wrestling Wednesdays. I am saying it.
No, God, that's what I say. So it's not wrestling. It's Wesley.
It's got to be Wrestling Wednesday. Well, unless we call it Wrestling Wrestling. That doesn't work.
No.
It's going out on a Wednesday, is what I'm saying. But every Wednesday.
So why can't you just call it Wrestling Wednesday?
Because it sounds shit too. But every Wednesday,
it just sounds like you've got a speech impediment.
There is nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say anything wrong with it, but you didn't need to sound
People
like
are getting content. Calm your ass down, son. But anyway, we are here this week with. Can you tell what SummerSlam it is yet? And the boys are confused because we have got SummerSlam this weekend. They have no idea what this quiz is. All they know is that it's a quiz, and they are going to have to give me 3 answers. For you guys, you'll be able to see what's currently on the screen. The lads can't at the minute, and yeah, they're gonna have to guess the zoomed-in picture. So you can play along with us. They have to name me what SummerSlam it is, who is in the match, and what the stipulation of the match was. We are going to get going, but yes, first of all, we'll be seeing a zoomed-in picture, followed by the answer with the actual picture. These are all SummerSlam iconic moments, as it were. Link is already messaging me before I've even hit go live, which is just as fucking confusing. Although I probably could do it on my phone to receive answers as well.
Yep, delete a point for the abusive message you just received.
You know.
Do you think I should? Let's see.
Because I know it's going to be one.
Wow, it was the C word. I'm not even sure that I want to be using that word that much. That's
Probably not.
No, probably not.
What content?
Right, boys, content. Yeah, because we don't know what that is. Message me, number 1, what that zoomed in picture is of what year, what SummerSlam. So what year, what match, and what the stipulation was of that match. I'll tell you if there's an extra bonus point, but on this one there isn't. I think this one's quite easy if I'm being completely honest. You know wrestling, you know this one.
And what stipulation it was?
Yeah, well, yeah. Yes, please. So what match type?
Right. So what is it you want?
Like basically the match type. So
right.
So year, people in the match, and the match type.
Right. Okay. No, I ain't got a clue. That'll do it.
Do you want to do it that we do points for as we go through the rounds?
I don't mind. I'm happy with my answer though.
Okay.
Hold on.
We can hold on.
Link, I'm going to be nice. Look at what you've put.
Yeah.
Well, the top word suggests goes against the second line. We've got 3 people in a tag.
Yeah. Alright, well, don't fucking ruin it then. Just get Pete my answer.
I'm glad I've
already got Pete's.
No, I've edited it. I panicked then.
So I'm gonna question this. I don't think he has, everybody. We are now back. Pete has given me this, a very, very detailed thing.
Yes. Just because I did.
I mean, fair play. I'm just waiting on Link to give me the final.
I don't know who the 4th person is, so that's why I had left it. Go on then.
Give me a name. Give me a name. Because he's got counterintuitive. It was a tag match, and that he's got Hogan, Ted DiBiase, Andre, and IRS, which means he's wrong. 94 was also wrong. Pete got full answers. I just want to say, Pete is absolutely the bum boy over here today. Pete has written to me, SummerSlam 88 Mega Powers versus $1 Million Man and Andre tag team match when Elizabeth takes off her skirt and Jesse is ref. Fair play. Fair play.
Yeah, I'm useless with the old school stuff.
There is
the old school stuff.
There is the old school picture. So, well done, Pete. 3-1 up already, Pete. Well done.
I mean, I got the 3 people
This
that
one,
were in the picture.
Same again, please. You did get the people that were in the picture. Because it is.
Well, that's...
Same again.
I think it was.
I just loved the facial reaction of Heyman in this one, so I was like, I have to zoom on that bit of the picture.
You've really
There you go.
me.
All I had to change was the year.
I thought it was a triple
okay.
threat. That's what done me straight away.
Right. So it was indeed a fatal 4-way. Pete said SummerSlam 21, which is of course wrong, because was there a crowd at 21, or was it 20 that wasn't a crowd?
No, there's no crowd at 21.
That's what threw me actually, because I was thinking of one that wasn't.
Or 20 actually.
And it wasn't 19 either.
It wasn't.
No, it was 2017, and it was.
Oh God!
It was a fatal 4-way, so you had that. You both got that one, but it was Strowman, Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe.
Okay.
So that's
See, I
thought
it was the 4-way match that Lesnar got thrown into last minute. Do you know when Reigns couldn't attend and they ended up throwing him into a match? I thought it was that one. But then again, I don't. Now I think about it, I don't even think that was SummerSlam.
That's an iconic moment though. An iconic shot, that one. I quite like that one. It's just for Heyman's face. It's incredible. Right, third one. I'll be very disappointed if you do not both get full 3 points for this one.
All 3.
All 3 points. This for me is the gimme. The gimme of the day.
I was trying to double check the year. I wasn't sure if it was the year after, but it was that one. It was that one.
I'm not sure if it was that one.
Ooh, you've got different answers. That doesn't bode well for one of you. And the one it doesn't bode well for is Pete, because of course it was SummerSlam 2000 with the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, and the Hardy Boys in a TLC match, the inaugural one. In
the first TLC match, yeah.
Mm-hmm,
you know what?
For me, is by far my favourite SummerSlam.
I've been watching
Such
old Manias.
SummerSlam show.
I've been watching old Manias, and I knew it was all around that time,
So
2001.
Many iconic moments.
But TLC at Mania 17 was TLC 2.
Yeah, and that's why I thought 2001. But yeah.
And SummerSlam is before
Yeah.
Mania 2001, which is the only reason I knew it, because that's what I had to think about.
I've got close with 2001. I was actually
You did.
Because it was the year. I think the Mania before that, they did a tables match, didn't they?
That I've just watched.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say there's a 4th point up for grabs here. So I want the participants of the match, the year, the match type, and then I want what moment happened after what's on the screen. All right, for the year, match type,
easy,
contestants, and what happened following this moment.
I don't know what year.
The years I know is what's going to throw you, Pete.
Who was it?
I'm going to go with it. There we go. Pretty confident it's a big fat 4 that you written down right there. Could be a 3.
I can see at least typing, and I know he's not just Googling, because it does say Heel Project Pete is typing on Discord. That's the other way I can tell whether people are cheating or not. This is why it worked for the football podcast.
I swear this moment very similar has happened like 2 or 3 times, and I don't know which one's which.
Well, I mean, it has.
Yeah,
Mr. Big Nose has raised his hand quite a few times.
Pete says Daniel Bryan wins the world title and Triple H turns and gets Orton the win at SummerSlam.
Hang on.
SummerSlam 2016.
I've got it wrong.
So, Pete, You're saying in that match that I'm going to have to give you a big fat 0.
Yeah.
Because it was Daniel Bryan defeating John Cena for the WWE Championship as Triple H as special guest referee.
Yeah.
Randy Orton cashed in on Daniel Bryan afterwards, is what you're thinking of, Pete.
Yes,
What happened? But that happened in 2013.
Oh, you!
Not 2014.
So
I was only 1 year off.
You
One year off.
I did get Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton.
And for the full
But
thing,
you didn't get Cena, so you didn't get the match.
for me,
I didn't
this
put
is
who it was against. Yeah, I didn't put who it was against.
the ticker tape is iconic because I don't actually remember us having a moment like that with the ticker tape happening at SummerSlam ever. I don't think. Not to that level for sure. It was very just instantly. There's your picture. Number 5. Again, I'll be disappointed if we don't get this one. You've just got to make sure you look hard and make sure you don't miss anything.
I'm fucking trying to remember what year it was as well.
Also, I've just realised where that camera's pointing, and it's a bit concerning. Pete, straight in. Ooh. Where was it, Link, at least?
It was Wembley.
It was Wembley. In 1992, in a just a standards match for the IC. British Bulldog versus Bret Hart. Just the 1 point, I'm afraid, Link, on that one. But Pete, 4 marks. Well done. Right, number.
I'm not good with the classic stuff. That's Pete's domain. So
yeah. Well, we've had a couple of these that were even before I was born, so it's quite mad, really. 92 is before I was born.
Yeah, Pete's old, so he knows this shit.
There they are. There's the iconic shot, and that camera is looking straight at Bulldog's ass.
And Bulldog was still off his tits at the time.
This is iconic. It's a penis shot, of course. Iconic for the penis shot, I suppose. Interestingly, you both went Punk versus Cena. However,
I mean, it's his most common match. So.
It was not Punk versus Cena. It was.
Oh, well, we've both lost.
It was Punk versus Jeff Hardy.
Okay, so it's Hardy's loser leaves town match or whatever it was.
Possibly, I can't remember if it was loser leaves town for it, but I don't think that was what it was. But it was a TLC match. Was the single, so the match type, and it was at SummerSlam 2009.
Yeah,
I put 9 originally.
Yeah,
I went with the Summer of Punk match with Cena.
Well, the reason I've included this because
What year was that?
all of the poster work was all.
I said 2011 for that, but
I put 2012 because I weren't sure if it was.
All of the poster work was this yellow, this work, and all the posters looked like this. Yet Punk wasn't the champion, and it wasn't in Chicago. It was really fucking weird. I was like,
all the posters look like CM Punk's cock.
Well, his trunks and his star is iconic stars as well. But there he is with Jeff Hardy on his shoulders, loving life.
There's a fire in the back. His arm's on fire.
Yeah, I thought that, but it's just the bright colours that they use for this summer. No, go on. We'll have a bonus point. Bonus points for this one is who was in the corner of each opponent. So that person there is The Rock.
I've really got the wrong match.
That's not there. There we go. The Rock versus Triple H in 1998 in a ladder match. So Link gets.
I got the year right and the match right.
You got yourself a delicious 2 points. Pete got yourself a fantastic 0 points because you didn't mention it was a ladder match.
No.
Despite there being a ladder right there. That would have been the sensible thing.
Oh, God.
Pay attention. Sorry, it's another old school one, Link. But this is Pete's realm. I feel like Pete needs this now.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's older than Cheeky, so why wouldn't he?
Who was it? Hold on.
Cheeky baby, R.I.P. Probably not the
born.
most sensitive way of me saying that.
I actually wrote Cheeky Baby.
Cheeky baby, R.I.P.
Yeah, Pete was there when Cheeky was born. So.
Pete's his dad. He was there when he was conceived.
Granddad.
Which is weird that he was there when he was conceived. That's just what they do.
No, because they did things differently in the Middle Ages, didn't they? It's like they did bedding ceremonies and shit. So
It's really pissing me off. There's one thing pissing me off.
So, same here. He just read Heel Project Pete is typing.
yeah, that's pissing me off as well.
It's a choice of two.
No one cares, Pete. Just get on with it.
Right. So Pete has gone with Slaughter and Sheiky Baby and Adnan versus Hogan and Bossman 3-on-2 match SummerSlam
90.
in 90. Well, the year
That
was
was the-
the year
that
was
was the-
91.
Oh, it was a match from hell.
Your match
made in
type
heaven.
was a 3-on-2 handicap match, which it was,
Fuck you.
but was Hogan's partner, Big Boss Man.
No.
Who was it?
It was,
It wasn't Macho, because Macho was getting married that night. It was the wedding.
it was
Beefcake.
nope, the Ultimate Warrior. Believe,
It was.
is he in that photo? He's not.
No.
Oh, and Sid was on.
Sid's the ref.
Sid was the ref as well. I didn't say that. I asked.
Yeah, that
Handicap
was,
was enough for a point. Though. That's fine, Pete.
I remember the 3-on-2 because there was match made in heaven, match made in hell. That's that
No.
pay-per-view.
Another
easy.
another iconic moment. Just for
Shit, what year was it?
for
Though?
this. But in fact, hang on, because we can clearly see what it is. I'm not looking for the match type because we know what match type it is. I'm going to give you a point for every participant that's in this match. So we know the match type. The match type is Elimination Chamber. We can see that. All right. So I want a
Point for every participant.
But I still don't want like every person on that roster from that year. It was not, what did Link say? Not 2002. It was 2003.
I know it was well late.
And Pete's put SummerSlam 2018.
I couldn't remember. I just read numbers up the board. I should have realised because of the person that won it, and I should
Right.
have thought about it properly.
So
but I
Pete
was
gets a
getting bored.
point because he named Triple H. He gets a point because he named Shawn Michaels. Interestingly, neither of you get a point for RVD or Booker T because neither of them were in it, but you both named them. How strange.
So this wasn't the first one then.
Not sure if it was the first one. Didn't mention it was the inaugural one. So yeah, 2003.
Ah, fuck.
So yeah, Triple
Yeah,
H.
so 2002 must have been
Triple
the first
H.
one. So this one must be the one that Randy Orton won then. Yeah.
No, this is the one that Triple H won because this is why they did.
Triple H one. Yeah, because
I was thinking
They did.
so
this
Shawn
is-
Michaels won the first one.
I was
which is
thinking
what I
about
thought
Shawn
it
Michaels
was.
one.
So
Yeah.
Pete got a point for Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho. Edge was not in it. So you both get 3 points in total.
So who was the third?
So you the people in the match in 2003 were Triple H, Goldberg, Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, and Kevin Nash.
Okay, so RVD, Kane, and Booker T were the three others that were in the first one.
I assume so. Yeah. My knowledge isn't the best. That's why I do the host. On to the final one. Now I want the specific time that this face happened at what moment. So you get. I want the year, the two other people that were involved in this match, and what it was, basically. And then I'll give you a 4th point as well for what happened before this moment. So this is a moment. I want the moment that happened before as well for a 4th point. Ooh. Oh. Now, Link's got this somehow weirdly right, but weirdly wrong at the same time. So, funnily enough, this moment was not a Punk Cena moment again. This was a cash-in by Alberto Del Rio.
Oh, fuck off.
Special ref was right, so you had that. But Punk blowing a kiss, Punk winning was wrong. But you had the year, so you do get a point. Pete gets nothing. Pete gets nothing.
I had Punk.
I got special ref as well.
I asked. I'm tempted to give it to you because I did say I didn't. It wasn't. It was hard. Because I don't even know if he was the ref in this, actually, because he was outside the ring, which is weird.
Where's the ref?
He was ref.
He must have been. I mean, he must have been. I'm going to give you a point.
He was a ref in the last match.
I'm going to give you a point because I'm going to give you a point because it doesn't matter whether I give you the extra point because Link, congratulations, you are today's winner of. Can you tell what WrestleMania? No. Can you tell what SummerSlam it is yet? It was the Rolf Harris.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. You scored 16 points. Pete 14. I actually thought you did better than I would have done. That's for sure. I wouldn't have had a fucking clue on half of these. So good effort, boys. Well done. Was that?
I'm not gonna lie, Pete. I thought you'd won that one.
There was a lot of newer ones. I struggled with them.
Why
There was a lot of old ones that I struggled with.
It balances out.
It balanced out nicely. I was going to say I would have got the matches for the more recent ones. Again, the years is the hard ones, and you both did all right. Actually, you did better than I expected on the years. Like you said, Link, that year actually won it for you at the end there. So whether you got the bonus point was irrelevant, but you happening to get 2011 is what won you the game.
I got that by accident. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but you got it. Doesn't matter.
Because
Doesn't matter.
I was going to Cena Punk for Summer Punk again.
Well, and I'm going to give Pete a little medal, I think, today, because the fact that Pete for the Elimination Chamber, instead of putting 2003, put 2018. I think that's the worst answer of the day, Pete. So well done.
Yes.
That's pretty fucking far off.
The thing was, I actually thought it was the original one, which was in 2003 anyway.
So why did you write 2018?
I don't know, because that was the year Marcus come back, and I hurried up and I went, I'm bored of this now.
The original one was in 2002, so
I thought
So
it
you'd
was
still been wrong.
2003. I would have still been wrong.
But yeah, that was our sort of something for SummerSlam. Let us know what you want us to call it, whether we're going to call it Wrestling Wednesdays, or Wrestling Wednesdays, because that doesn't work, that one. It's not that one. I don't mind Wrestling Wednesdays.
Call it the bump.
I'm not calling it the bump. Bump's a great idea for the name of things. I think it'd make a great name for a podcast. Fuck off.
get out. Get out.
The next Wednesday, though, we will be doing our predictions for the upcoming year. That will be out next Wednesday because we're going to film that after the SummerSlam weekend. After SummerSlam, and then we're going to predict what happens for the entire year. If you haven't seen when we predicted what's going to happen in the next year, last year, we've reacted to that, and it's here somewhere. It's around there now. It's there now. All right, click on it. Go and watch it. But otherwise, thank you very much, guys. Well done, Link. Congratulations. And
if you watch it on your phone, it won't be there either. So
it does. It appears on phone.
It does.
not always.
Yes, it does. Yes, it fucking does. Please, if you like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, sir. The game. Triple H. And he has a 10-foot nose.
I've really fucked this up. I know I have.
So
Really messed it up. I've really messed it up.